Happy Monday, everybody. I'm Amanda Head, the Hollywood Conservative, and this is your Hollywood Minute. On Saturday around dinner time, news broke that Friends star Mathew Perry had passed away. He drowned in his hot tub here in Los Angeles. And, I've never been the type of person to grieve celebrity deaths. I mean, it's sad. It's sad when any human dies, but it doesn't personally affect me. I didn't know them. I didn't know him. The celebrity deaths that I really remember in my lifetime were Amy Winehouse and Michael Jackson. I don't really remember Princess Diana. I was too young to remember that. I have like a vague recollection of it, but again, none of these really affected my life. Mathew Perry is not really any different. It doesn't personally affect my life, although I will say that there is a more exacerbated tinge of sadness because he was of my generation. Not necessarily chronologically, because I think he's over a decade older than I am, but when I was in high school and college is when Friends was out, and I loved it. I loved Friends so much, and I mean, even to this day, my husband and I just love watching Friends. If we don't have anything to watch, if we're not binging a series, if we're not watching documentaries or true crime things, which we are obsessed with, then we'll put on Friends, and it never fails to make us feel better. It's so funny, and Chandler Bing, that character, his character was the funniest of all the characters. I thought he brought an incredible amount of wit and amazing comedic timing and just his personality. I mean, it was fantastic. So anyway, there's another element of his passing that brings it to a different level, and it is the element of redemption that he apparently had experienced, especially in his walk with the Lord. And a lot of people have spoken about how he did become a Christian, and so I just wanted to read this excerpt from his book that came out last year. God, please help me, I whispered. Show me that you are here, God, please help. I started to cry. I mean, I really started to cry. That shoulder-shaking kind of uncontrollable weeping. I wasn't crying because I was sad. I was crying because for the first time in my life, I felt okay. I felt safe, taken care of. Decades of struggling with God and wrestling with life and sadness, all was being washed away like a river of pain gone into oblivion. I had been in the presence of God. I was certain of it. And this time I had prayed for the right thing, help. Eventually, the weeping subsided, but everything was different now. I stayed sober for 2 years based solely on that moment. God had shown me a sliver of what life could be. He'd saved me from that day and for all days. No matter what, he had turned me into a seeker, not only of sobriety and truth, but also of him. I mean, wow, what an incredible passage. And I certainly hope this is true, because this is a guy who brought a lot of laughter and joy to a lot of people. And he was very open about his struggles with anxiety and addiction. And I have seen some of the reports that when police showed up on the scene at his house, they didn't find any illicit drugs. I think they found some anti-anxiety and COPD prescriptions, but it wasn't anything of any illicit nature, obviously. So very, very sad story. But I pray that he, along with everyone else, spends eternity with God and not separated. Okay, everybody, head over to my website, thehollywoodconservative.us, sign up for my daily emails, go to my pillow, use my promo code Hollywood. I'll see you tomorrow.